This afternoon at the foot of the Blue Mountains in Kingston, Jamaica is a very proud day for me because it's very special. As a boy growing up, I became aware of the songs of Bob Andy, namely through a hit called Young, Gifted and Black, which he sung with Marcia. But in later years, there was a song called Sun Shines for Me. It couldn't be more appropriate for this setting, on a roof overlooking this magnificent view. I've said it 100 times on radio in almost 40 years of broadcasting. Bob Andy is one of Jamaica's greatest singers and songwriters. And it is indeed a proud moment for me to share some time with him here in Kingston, Jamaica. Bob, it's been a joy because you've given us so much. From the Songbook album, which wasn't recorded as an album, it was put together as a group of singles. I've got to go back home, which was credited to Bob and Andy, because we thought it was a double act, or Island did, and then I found out it was a solo act. And all the stories I've heard and anecdotes about you and all you've done to help people in terms of your years with the Paragons and how you moved on. I mean, I could begin a monologue because you know how much you mean to me and to literally hundreds of thousands of your fans all over the world.
And you don't have to go on about me because this is really about you. Let me just start by saying it's really a privilege and pleasure to be able to be involved in your documentary. And you have talked so much about me over the years, played my music so much over the years. I mean, I left Jamaica and came to England and you opened the mic, said, Bob, you trusted me. Mike, Bob, go ahead and talk. Capital Radio.
Live.
And I mean, it was one of the greatest interviews of my life, really. That first interview in England as a solo act. And so it's wonderful that decades after we can meet for me to be able to contribute to your history in the music business. Because I said to you earlier this morning when you called, the things you say about Jamaican music, no one else can say. Because you're the person who has that testimony. And so it's really a pleasure to be able to do this.
I have to reflect upon some of your songs. Down on Treasure Beach the other day, I heard The Way I Feel.
Yes.
One of my other all-time favorites is Life and The Sun Shines for Me. I mean, there are so many. Are there any that have a particular meaning and depth to you? I know that's probably a difficult question, but if you can answer it, it would be great. Out of your songbook, and I don't just mean the Songbook album, but out of your magnificent songbook, out of your magnificent catalogue of recordings, which are the songs which really, really mean something to you, that are extra special?
Over the years, songs have come to mean to children. It's something you tear from your soul. So it's difficult to have a favorite. A lot of times the favorite are the favorites of the audience and the fans. However, lyrically speaking, I would say, personally, Feeling Soul, in that it was one of those songs that I never had to sit with a pen and a paper. We had the rhythm there, just playing around, and I just said, okay, let me just walk up to the microphone and take it. And one take, lyrics and melody, bam. The way I feel was like that too. Desperate Lover was like that. Just spontaneity. And so that is one of the amazing appreciation I have for a lot of the dancehall acts. These guys are able, especially the Ninja Man, these guys just make up a story, a song on the spot. And I didn't even know, Barry Salmon has the same ability, or a gift. I didn't even know that it was something unique. I just thought this is the way it goes. The song is being played, you hear some harmonics. I don't know where the words and melodies come from, but they just happen. And Feeling Soul happened at a particular time when I was dumb to the world. I was going through my mental changes after my early bout with ganja smoking. And was not centered, and the studio was one of the things that kept me centered. So listening back that song years after and saying, but if those lyrics came via through those circumstances, that's the life I have to live.
To be true to one another,
Yes.
to be kind and gentle to each other, to do what you have to do when you're supposed to
Yes.
do. You've got to feel it in your soul.
Yes. So I'd say in later years, Friends. My son called me last night and said, Friends should be played in America right now. And there are other siblings of those that I love, but I'd say I had Feeling Soul from my genesis as a recording artist, and Friends way down the line in the 80s when I'd come of age.
Bob, thank you.